I'm going to show you how to use Loopcloud to make a hip-hop groove in minutes from a library of over 3.5 million samples. Let's take a look. To get started, I'll add the hip-hop tag to the search field, and then I'm going to look for a closed hat sample. I'll select any of them for now, but then I'll use the patterns feature in the editor to sequence that hat sample into one of the trap presets, which will give me the fast rhythms that I'm after. Now I'll switch to track 2 to add a kick to this, entering that tag into the search field instead. And for this one, I'll make my own pattern, just by duplicating the kick in the editor and then dragging it so it starts on bar 2. And I'll create a third one, but trim it so we can have it just before that second main kick. Let's add a snare in track 3 now to complete the main drums. And this one just wants to be on the third beat, alternating with the kick. Let's try out some different samples. And maybe click FX Edit so I can add a bit of reverb. There's a good snare preset which could work. Cool. For the next sound, let's create a melody of some kind. So I'm going to choose something a bit more obscure from the instruments category, like harp or koto. I'll get rid of the hip hop tag, so that might reduce the amount of results. So let's try this first one, and then use the editor to sequence it into an arpeggiated pattern. I'll solo the track, and let's try the pattern with FX. I think I'll try some more effects, like a synced delay. Now let's get some bass in there. So I'll lose most of my tags and then add in sub, bass, and loops. And this time I'm going to go to the key and BPM section and select our key, as I know the key we're in from the koto sample name. And I'll also match the tempo, so we're looking at loops with a similar timing to my project. I think I'll lose the bass tag, so we're just looking at sub loops, as I reckon that's going to work best. And for the next track, let's go for a pad. I'll lose the E tag this time, so we're looking at all keys. But what I will do is use the auto-tune feature in the editor to re-pitch samples to my key for me. Before I find a suitable sample though, I'm going to do some quick edits here. Firstly by slicing it every 2 beats. And making it a 4-bar loop. And then losing every other slice. And adding a fade in across each of the slices. Now let's check out some different loops with my groove. So I'm liking this one. And I've got a good one on the next track as well. And I'll do a similar thing here, slicing it up every 2 beats once again. But for this one, I'll remove the opposite slices from the last pad, so they alternate. And I'll add some delay to this one. And for the last track, I'll just beef up my drums by adding a top loop. And then, once I'm done browsing, and I'm totally happy with all of the samples in the groove, I can buy any samples that are from the store and not my library, download them from the cloud, then drag them straight out of Loopcloud into my DAW, all repitched, edited, processed, and ready to go. Loopcloud helps you manage your sounds, find new inspiration, and download and customize sounds and samples from Loopmaster's entire library. Download the free version today, or take the 30-day trial, which lets you use all of the features and gives you 2 GB of free sounds and 300 points. Check it out at loopcloud.com.